What's up everyone, it's Trainer Dell. In this video for you, I have my updated Shiny Sarcophagus deck profile post the Rarity collection. So yeah, there's some really good cards and staples and stuff that you can get. The deck hasn't changed too much for me. You guys probably seen it in some duel videos that I did, like the progression of it. Like every day I was kind of like testing out different things um, a few weekends ago and whatnot. But so yeah, just let's get into it real quick. And two Gandora, it's just, I mean, it's two Gandora, that's all you really much need. You don't need too much after that, just to blow up the field and stuff. Running the two Silent Missions, finally dropped this down to two because, yeah, the third one isn't totally necessary. I did like it, but sometimes just drawing into them just, it's not a starter, so it didn't really matter too much. Was finally able to pick up a QCR of the Silent Swordsman Zero, one of my favorite cards. Drop it down to one. Still debating on playing two, because sometimes if you get multiple Gandoras, you would like to get more out. But I feel like it's fine. I feel like the lineup is fine. This one, it's like, it has to be three. The Gadget Trio, which is funny because three of them, because it searches out any spell or trap card or that mentions Shiny Sarcophagus or Shiny Sarcophagus itself. So definitely a one of. And I know you saw the more Marshmallow on the side, but I still play one in the main. So yeah, I've gone to two just in case like there's certain matchups I feel like that like have to win through battle. I mean, there's a lot more combo decks out there, but I really feel like, hey, if there's decks that just have to win through battle, then more Marshmallow can hold it down for me, hopefully. I'm still playing like the Ash Blossoms. I'm doing the hand trap package and everything. Reason for that is because I don't mind going first or second. So let me finish off the hand traps. Ghost Ogre. So yeah, I feel like going second, it's okay. Hopefully we can use our hand traps to hold us down and then do what we need to do. And 3 Veilers. And then if we're going first, I don't mind setting up the small board of like hopefully grabbing the Gadget Trio and then Shiny Sarcophagus to ties that bind and bringing these two out. And then if my opponent uses up like a bunch of resources, like I'm gonna try to negate as much as possible, but I don't mind them breaking the board as long as I survive, because I'm gonna follow up with just Gandora anyway. So that's my like way I play the deck and how I feel like I run it better. Other people run so many different packages or doing other things. And I don't think anything's incorrect. You know, it's just your playstyle and how you want to play it. So obviously 3 Shiny Sarcophagus. Definitely needed at 3. 2, maybe, but it's just a starter. So why not try to see it also as much as possible? So yeah. Same thing with this one, Future Silence, definitely a 3 of. I find myself playing this more during the draw phase to try to, like I said before, like try to get through Droll. But yeah, like the battle phase effect is funny and tricky, but it's not truly necessary. And I switched out one of the cards from previous profiles because I feel like it conflicted with this a lot. So yeah, 2 Turn Silence, still really like this at 2. Tried dropping it down to 1 at a certain point, but I just didn't see enough. Even though I know it's searchable, I don't mind drawing into 1 earlier in the game, as long as I get my combo off going. But yeah, the whole negation thing is pretty cool. And yeah, got the ties that bind. I still just run the 1. I think resolving 1 is all you need. If I did add in the second Silent Swordsman Zero, then maybe 2 would be good. But yeah, I just feel like I only really ever resolve 1. 3 Pot of Prosperities. Went this over Extravagance because I just want to dig a little deeper, to be honest. I find myself very desperate. Like when I was playing the Extrav and I would draw 2, sometimes it wasn't enough. And so I don't mind. I feel like even if you just resolving 1 of this lets you see the same amount of cards if you banish 6 from your extra deck, like the same amount if you resolve like 2 extra. If you can even resolve 3 in a sense, you can't really, because you only really see 5 cards, so you're seeing more, and I don't mind that at all. And then the other ones I can just keep in hand, maybe bluff, put it face down if I have my setup going, and then if Gandora pops, that's just an extra card in the banish zone, or hold it for Shining Sarcophagus if someone ever tries to special summon from graveyard. But you know, that doesn't really come up too often. Playing 2 crossout designators. This one is from the Mega Pack, but obviously it did get reprints in the Rarity collection, Rarity collection too. So yeah, they're super affordable now. So go ahead and grab them up if you don't have so right now. And Called by the Grave. This is kind of like my 3 lineup right here. I played 2 of these and 1 of these instead of like 3. I feel like just 3 is a little too cloggy. You can run Droll and Lockbirds. Obviously, these also got reprinted in the Rarity collection. And probably if I were to change that up, I would probably take out 1 Ghost Ogre and 1 Ash Blossom and add in 2 of those. But yeah, just right now, I like where it's at, especially since I have something else going with that. Then just in case, 2 triple tactics talents that if sadly I don't have these and I get hand trapped or whatever, then yeah, triple tactics talent. And 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. Like, for a long time, this was just in the side, but I don't know. I don't mind it in the main. There are sometimes they're just not even expecting it. But if we can clear through some of, like, if we go second and they got certain floodgates, and hopefully we can resolve this if we draw into it. It's just, I just like the option to have it. The 3 infinite impermanents. It's just really good. Obviously, also can't be Called by the Grave, but it can be Crossout Designator. And also, obviously, we have Crossout Designator ourselves, so then they try to imperm us. Our 1 call doesn't stop that, so we have, that's why I wanted to play the Crossout. And still, there can only be 1. You don't really care about all the different types because they're all different. So when you have your board set up, you don't really care too much. This is just a cool little floodgate that helps out. So yeah, side deck. We got the Cowboy, because one of the things I really want to do is Cowboy for game. Shout out CM Kevin. And also, before I forget, TCG player down below. Any of these cards that you like and see, don't forget to click down below. Get it for yourself. Time Thief Redoer, just one of my favorite cards. And since I'm probably most likely bringing this to WCQ, I wanted to play 2 of my favorite Xyz monsters in the deck. They're probably most likely going to get banished anyway through Prosperity, but hey, it's just good to have it. 1 Utopia and Utopia the Lightning. Obviously, you'd probably want like a better, like the second one. What is that, like Prime or whatever? But I'm fine with just these 2. They're probably, again, going to get banished through Prosperity anyways. But if I have the attack for it, especially like certain decks have like battle phase things where stuff have to happen, this just shuts down a lot of damage Cal's things. So whenever it battles, it just shuts that down. I think that's pretty cool. And this card is one of the reasons why I don't mind running the 6 lineup for these, because they are tuners in level 3. Psychic and Punisher. So if I can just make sure, yeah. I was like, Ghost Ogre I'm pretty sure is 3, but yeah. So Psychic and Punisher. If you resolve Gandora and you have one of these 2 still in hand that you didn't have to use, you can normal summon it, sink into this. And it's just good. Like, I just read this card and I was like, what the heck? So yeah, while your life points are less than or equal to your opponent's, this synchro summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. And then once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points, target 1 monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls, banish them. At the start of the battle phase, you can make this attack, or this card gain attack equal to the difference in life points. So it's like almost like an OTK, because you're gonna bring out like Gandora, right? Blow up the field, bring out like Silent Magician 0 most likely, because that's the second copy that we play. Normal summon any of these 2, sync, make Psychic and Punisher, and then if like you're at 4,000 and your opponent's at 8,000, it's gonna gain 4,000 attack. The boost with this and that, like I don't know. I don't see how you're losing that game unless they have like Battle Fade or something crazy like that. But I just see like another method to OTK with. If you don't think that this can get it done, like if this doesn't get the power threshold you need, like this definitely will. IP Masquerena, the one I pulled from the Rarity collection. So happy to see this. Let's get these a little closer. We got Asa, the Earth Charmer, playing different Charmers, Dark, because, you know, we got Gandora, we got the Gadgets, and then 2 Linas. Probably if I ever get SP Little Knight, I'll switch out one of them. You could play Hita. She definitely could be in here, especially since we do have Ash Blossoms, and Ash Blossom is fire. But for right now, I'm not running that. 1 Nightmare Phoenix. And this is probably what I would switch out for it, but at the same time, maybe the back removal is still pretty good. Celine, to when you link climb and stuff, DR spellcasters, the Charmers, and obviously you're link climbing to, or also Nightmare Unicorn, you can do tricky stuff. But Access Code Talker is so easily available now because of the Rarity collection. So definitely add these in and get them if you can. And still running Crusadia Avermax. This one can be cut really because we're not trying to play like a grind game or like hold it down too much. We just want to OTK or win as fast as possible. So yeah, that's the lineup for there. And then for the side, or for the extra deck, no, that's the extra deck. For the side deck, yeah, I was right. We got the 1 more Marshmallow, like I explained earlier. Sometimes there's some matchups where I feel like if we side it in, it could just be tricky and fun. And then we'll always have a body, especially if we blow up within Gandora and if it's on the field, it just does things. The 2 Nibiru, because I felt like, hey, like, I don't need 3. 2's fine. 3 Shifters. If you can find a way, if you want to, like, switch out Ghost Ogre and put in Shifters in the main, you know, definitely do that. That's definitely a possibility. I don't mind an aside because I don't play too many decks. Probably when I do go to the WCQ, I'll probably switch those. But for right now, I don't mind it in the side deck. The 3 Forbidden Droplets because, again, for certain matchups and certain decks, I just feel like droplets are really good. And if we're going second and we play Gadget Trio, it can dodge, it can almost dodge, hopefully, but yeah, it's just there. Especially since it does an attack thing, we can activate it right during the damage step. So, yeah, who's not afraid of Tempa? Cosmic Cyclone, 3 of. Again, this card got reprinted in the Rarity collection. Not that it was too hard to get because there was commons and everything, but I don't mind the 3 Cyclones, especially if I'm playing in certain back row decks that really gain advantage that way. So we have the 1 Harpies in the main, just in case, you know, but then we have these for backup. And the same thing, same belief with the evenly matched. Certain decks that like to build big boards. This is just something that maybe if we can resolve it, great. If it's the bait that we need, that like they have to answer this, then we can hopefully go into our combo. Sometimes if we just get into Shining Sarc, or like, you know, if we can resolve Shining, Sarcophagus, Gadget Trio, like main phase 2, we can just don't go for the ties that bind play, just grab Gandora, blow up, and like hold it down. Hopefully that can hold it down. But yeah, that's the update. Yugi token and the field center that I'll probably most likely have with me during the WCQ. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. And don't forget, click that link down below. All right, peace.